Okay guys, we're back inside Helldivers 2, and there is a lot to go over. With the new Warbond being out now for the last 24 hours, you guys have had your feel of things, and if you guys haven't had time for it, then we're going to give you guys a quick run through of what is quite useful with the weapons and what isn't, before we dive on into the officials. And a quick PSA, my Twitter is still compromised. We are trying to get hold of it, although getting hold of X or / Twitter is so bloody difficult. If anything goes up on there, just know that it isn't me. We have got a temporary Twitter second account. The link is going to be the top link in the description. Go ahead and check it out. But with that being said, if you haven't already, smash the like button, subscribe, post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And we have got a giveaway happening at some point in this video, so make sure you stay tuned as to how to enter. So let's dive on into the game and what we've got happening at the moment. So making our way over to the Galactic War table. It is an interesting venture with around 2 days remaining on the major order. This one is an interesting one, as Marta Bay has been liberated, so has Pandion, and now we're waiting on Gakrux to finally take its liberation course. Now, obviously, we've got 12,000 people over here, and we are at 1.4% liberated, and this is a very difficult venture. We seem to be struggling quite greatly on this one, so if we can report all Helldivers over to Gakrux and get that one completed within the next couple of days, hopefully that will help. Although we do have a dispatch note that on Demiurge, we have got a problem. The defense operations are running through and everything is running in Parison. Now, obviously, we've got 12,000 Helldivers over there, nearly 4 hours remaining, and that is going to count for one of the 5 attacks from the automatons. So the route forward is probably get this finished in the next couple of hours, move over to Gakrux, carry on and wait for the next defense campaign to run through. We've got 2 more to complete after we finish that one. Your main personal order is to kill 200 enemies using the Stalwart, which you are going to want to utilize. With the new Warbond in tow, you are going to want to use those bloody medals to get this thing completed. There's a lot of good stuff in here, and it's definitely worth getting in my personal opinion. So with that being said, let's see what it is that we're talking about when it comes to the actual weapons inside of the new Warbond. For me, the SMG does kick really, really well, although the recoil on this thing is absolutely insane, so do be careful with it. It is not a one-handed weapon, as a lot of us had already hoped. It is a two-handed weapon, a heavy SMG, and this thing is probably better in the burst fire mode for me personally. You can use a single shot. It doesn't work all too well against the bugs, but with the bots, this weapon is going to be a pretty crucial one and is going to work really, really well, at least in my personal opinion. So please take that into consideration when you're using this. The shotgun has got a load of issues with it with regards to switching the rounds and actually being able to utilize it to that degree. So again, please bear that in mind when you are using it. It is borderline a mini game switching the different rounds, and hopefully we get some change to that one very soon, because I feel like it is definitely very important. But that is your quick run through of everything happening inside of the game right now before we actually dive on into what's happening online. Now, before we get into what's happening online, like I stated earlier, we are doing a giveaway. If you guys want to get involved with it, it is very, very simple. Let's get a red love heart in the comment section below for the brand new Warbond, and it'll enter you in. We're going to announce the winner in the next 2 days via the giveaway announcement sector of the Discord. Links in the description for that one. Make sure you stay tuned for it and see if you have won yourself some free super credits. But with that being said, what is it that Twinbeard has been stating inside of the Discord, as the developing team has been so damn quiet just recently, but they want your say on the Rocket Striders. He states right here, what are the main issues or concerns with the Rocket Striders in your opinion? Anyone can chime in and help out here. What works well and not so well with the Rocket Striders at the moment? For me, I bloody hate them. I absolutely despise them, and they're probably one of my most renowned hates when it comes to the bot side. So make sure you go ahead and give them your opinion. It will be in the description as per usual. You'll have all your sources down there, so you can go ahead and let Twinbeard know exactly what it is that's going on. But taking a look over on the Reddit, you guys have had a lot to say over there with regards to the latest Warbond and how it's actively playing. You're really enjoying the unflinching because democracy protects you. As you can see in this clip right here, there is a lot that you can do with it. It is really, really cool. It looks incredible, and the fact that the flinching does work insanely well compared to other armor, as you can see via the clip, it is so damn good. So I'll take that unflinching quite happily. Less ragdolling for me. And right here, you guys have the same opinion of the new instant swap programmables when it comes to the latest shotgun. You guys are not happy with the way that this quote-unquote mini-game is working with being able to use the Holt to its maximum potential. You can switch it from fletch it to stun, and that is going to be a very, very easy hotfix programmable button, which I think is definitely needed at this point, because the mini-game to get these things to frickin' switch out is an absolute nightmare and is stopping me from personally using it. Now, the reprimand, the SMG, this one has had a very controversial usage point for it, and a lot of people have had a lot to say, although one Reddit post that is gaining a lot of traction right now is that the reprimand should be one-handed. No, it wouldn't be OP, but it does 125 damage and it has medium pen. Having one-handed on top of that would be OP. It would be strong, yes, but the crossbow also, as medium pen, does quintuple the damage and has crowd wiping AoE. Easily one of the best weapons in the game, even without one-handed, and hey, it does, and it's been fine. This trait is only useful with the ballistic shield, only versus the bots, and one mission type, the SSD, and a high value pickups. Oh, and you can walk and hip fire backwards. I think when it comes to the SMG, they missed a trick here, and actually having it as a two-handed weapon, although it is a cool venture, I do think that realistically we should be able to utilize this as a one-handed weapon. SMGs generally work in that narrative, and it's more beneficial for the user consumer. I think that it would work really well against the ballistic shield if that was actually something that we were able to do, although unfortunately it's not one-handed, so you can't use it alongside that. I think that a lot of people were hoping for it. Thick Fillet, he's a really cool YouTuber inside of the community scene, and if you haven't heard of him, then you've been hiding under a rock, but he made some really good points just yesterday on his upload of what it is that the war bond was like, and I think actually he nailed it down the head. He was really hopeful this was going to be a one-hander like a lot of the SMGs, but unfortunately did not meet the mark. I think it would be a lot better if we had the one-hander on it, but I want to know what your guys' opinions are via the comment section below. Let me know what you think of the reprimand, and if you think that the one-handed point on it would make it too overpowered. And moving in to this right here, I really liked this post. I think that actually there's not much behind it, but it was pretty cool to see, and it states Meridia from the verdant paradise to virulent parasite timeline, and the timeline for this is absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to see what it is that they do next with it, as this little portal right now is just sitting stagnant, and we every so often mention it that it's just sat there doing absolutely nothing, waiting for everybody to forget about it. So we are here to remind you yet again. Let's see what it is that happens with Meridia and see what stage 4 of the Meridia lifeline is going to look like. And we're going to be moving into the leak sector of the video right now, so if you guys don't want to hear about this, then this is the time to leave. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Let's see what it is that's happening inside the leak center, as the Sunday Night has actually posted up the October 29th subtitles, which is absolutely hilarious, but includes Predator Stalkers, Predator Hunters, Predator Strain, and there is a lot inside of this, like a lot inside of this. If you want to give it a read, pause the screen right now, give it a read, as if I go through all of this video is going to be about half an hour long, and you know we don't like to do that for you, but this is a lot of stuff with regards to the DSS, and after the construction is actually complete, you're going to be able to approve a generosity, and it's going to have a generosity limit. You're going to have to wait X amount of hours, X amount of minutes before donating yet again, and there are loads of things that you're going to be able to do with the DSS, including tactical actions when they become active, how they're met to the donation goals, and how it is that you can input into it to be able to move things around and stuff like that. The movement inside of this is absolutely amazing, but it is going to have quite a key factor when we start looking into other things such as the super predators and the gloom. You are going to have to destroy the gloom infestation at some stage, and yeah, this is not looking to be very, very nice, as there are root out hives, coal spawns, and so much more. There's going to be a lot of detail. Like I stated, if you want to give it a quick look over, feel free to pause the video and give it a check out now, but as an overall, this is very, very interesting, and I can't wait to see what happens over the next 4 weeks of the game's lifespan, personally. But with that being said, we're going to take a look at your top comments and see what you had to say about the latest war bond inside of the latest video. And this first one right here states, so a couple of things. SMG does pretty good damage, not ideal for large hordes though, especially on the bug sector. For me personally, it's a nightmare. The shotgun is pretty cool. It actually uses 2 separate magazines for both ammo types, so when you run out of the fletcher, you can swap to stun real fast without reloading and have full magazine to buy your time with to reload, which is 100% true, and I think that that's a really cool thing, is just switching between them is an absolute nightmare. But yeah, let me know your opinions as always. The next comment right here states, I love his friends talking in chat. So actually, I have got quite a awesome player base, and you guys are incredible. And you guys will just randomly join up on me and just come and chill out in the Super Destroyer and have a little chit chat. And that's actually what you were seeing on the screen in the last video. I think it's amazing, and I love input and stuff like that because people are just so open to this sort of stuff. I think it's amazing that we can get you guys involved. So if you ever see me online, feel free to just jump on in. I may not always be playing because I may be recording, but you can always just jump in and say hello. 9 times out of 10 I will respond. And this last one right here from Mr. Cthulhu himself states, the new drip looks good. I require a red and green armor for democracy mus. Yes, Christmas movement, when we gift each other pamphlets about managed democracy. I think that'd be pretty cool. Hopefully they do something with regards to Christmas, although unfortunately we've already had confirmation that it won't be celebrating normal life holidays and it has to be relatable in game. So we'll see where it goes. But thank you so much again, guys, for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe, post notifications turned on, and as per usual, get involved with the giveaway. You've got nothing to lose. It's a simple red heart. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate your faces, and as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.